30 is a magical number. It is a magical, it is a mystical number, and I'm fascinated by the number 30. What I didn't realize is how powerful 30 is. It is pervasive in terms of being dominant in agricultural and mathematics, in science, in economics, in the commodities market. It is pretty much physiologically the one number that is as integrated and tightly interwoven in terms of into the human condition and all things human. And I was looking at all these different uses and applications and practicalities associated with 30. For example, I mean, 30 as a number represents the cycle. It is completeness. It is also continuity. There's no beginning and no ending in a complete circle. The planets are circular. The clock is a circle. The clock itself is divided into 30 segments. There are 12 numbers, obviously, on the clock, and the degrees of the circle are 360, and 360 divided by 12 equals 30 segments. So it's amazing how often that number 30 crops up and pops up all the time. You know, 30 days in the month. 3 times 30 is a quarter. Corporate profits are revealed and expectations are either met or not met or exceeded, hopefully, every quarter. So you see that number 30 coming into play time and time again in terms of a company's success and a company's health. 30 became also, even in biblical times, the mark of preparedness and preparation. When a man, or when a human, specifically at the time a man, was ready to be taken seriously as well. And one of the most fascinating applications associated with that circle, with the number 30, is in fact the fact, if we go back and we look at the US, there have been 30-year cycles, all of which have come at the most incredible times: the Great Depression, the wars, etc., demonstrating bottoming out at the trough of that 30-year cycle, followed by times of incredible boom and incredible growth. Well, I don't know if you know this, but in 1984, the big crash that happened in the 80s was close to that bottoming of the cycle. And another cycle as well that is about to bottom out, which hopefully signifies again tremendous growth and opportunity, is 2014. So, you know, I need to actually show you these things or read these things because I don't want to mess it up, because it is so exciting. A definite 30-year cycle can be recognized in US economic history going far back as 1864, the end of a major economic depression in the US. The next 30-year cycle bottom occurred in 1894, which marked a period of rapid innovation and the transition between an agrarian economy and an industrial one. The next 30-year cycle bottom occurred in 1924, which led to an explosive economic growth in the Roaring '20s and culminated in the Great Crash of 1929. The subsequent bottoms in the 30-year cycle came in 1954 and 1984, with the next 30-year cycle bottom due in 2014. So, think about 30. Why am I so interested in 30? Well, you'll just have to stick around to find out.